episode 84, and I am Yolanda Rose, digital marketer. And every week, I bring you easy, actionable tips, content, and strategies that you can use to grow your business online almost immediately. Thanks for joining me today. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the podcast on whichever platform that you're listening on. And also, if you are a long-time listener, I would really appreciate it if you could leave me an honest review on Apple iTunes. Also, link up with us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We're there. It's Yolanda Rose again. Or just search Yolanda Rose. I'll come up on Google. You'll find me. And also be sure to check our website. It's www.yolandarose.com for some exciting resources on everything digital marketing that we chat about on the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. So today on the show, I have a very special guest, Joice Carrera. Now, Joice is a content writer, copy editor, and content manager, and she's going to be talking to us about SEO and affiliate marketing. So I really hope that this episode brings you value, and let's jump into that interview with Joice Carrera. All right, welcome to the show, Joice. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, that we needed some help with our content, and you're the person that we needed to chat to. So we're going to talk today about creating content that converts. And Joyce, tell us, you're a copywriter and an editor, and as entrepreneurs
Mhm.
and as marketers, what can we do to convert the content that we do create? How can we monetize that?
Okay, so that's actually quite a complex process, but the thing with conversion is that you have to be, I guess, the main thing is you don't, you try to avoid to be salesy to make the sale. That's the main thing with conversion. So people don't like hard selling. So that's one thing.
Okay, you don't
So
want to
in
be in
terms
their
of
face.
conversion,
Okay,
yeah.
so
So in
if
terms of conversion, you have to be very subtle with making the sale. And
Mhm.
that's what's actually effective in making it.
Okay, so like newbies that are just getting into the industry, I mean, we find, especially during this lockdown and quarantine period, we find a lot of people putting content out there. So how would we actually get
Hmm.
started earning money through the blogging process?
Okay, so I always recommend to my clients that if they want to start a blog, they have to pick out a niche first. Of course, you have to niche down on whatever interests you. I mean, you can write about anything and you can earn money through blogging with any topic, like with any topic. So I always tell them to pick a niche first. And from that niche, well, the main monetization thing that I always recommend is through affiliate SEO. So that's what I do. I mean, I know people earn money through blogging by AdSense or creating Google ads and all of that. But when it comes to my practice, I always recommend doing affiliate SEO. It's basically affiliate marketing, so recommending products, allowing people to buy products through your links, but incorporating SEO into it. So you get organic and more targeted traffic. That's that.
Okay, so how do we get started with the SEO process in terms of developing content while incorporating your SEO in that?
Okay, that's a good question because I always get that question a lot, like how to
Uh-huh.
start.
Yeah.
So, of course, after picking your niche, I always recommend to pick a topic or pick a niche that is evergreen. You know, something that people would always ask about. Like, for
Hmm.
example, health. You
Okay.
see, people always have something to ask about health, or also beauty. Beauty is a very profitable niche,
Yes.
and I've seen bloggers really make it big in the beauty community. So, but of course, as I mentioned, you can always talk about anything that you're genuinely interested in. So that's that. So if once you've picked a niche, um, you can now set up your blog. Now that's the technical part, setting up the blog, like getting your domain name and having your blog hosted. And then once you're starting creating content, once your blog is set up, then you can start create content. Now, when it comes to creating content, in terms of blogging and making money through it, the main thing is you have to pick out products or anything that you want to sell through your blog, and create content around that. For example, for some of the um, mommy bloggers that I know,
Yeah.
they usually talk about baby gadgets. Like for example, I mean gadget. When I say gadget, I mean like for example, a stroller, a twin stroller, for example.
Yeah.
So some websites or some blogs, they only talk about twin strollers. Like for example, best twin strollers for Disneyland, or to bring to Disneyland or something like that. So they would review products, or they would write about these products, these twin strollers, and then promote it to their audience, and then basically let people buy the product through their link, and that's it. They get a commission from every sale. Now, when it comes to affiliate SEO, it's always a matter of conversion. Of course, people when people read your content, it doesn't necessarily convert, or it doesn't necessarily mean you earn money from it. You
Yeah.
earn money through the sale. So if you
Sale.
don't make the
Yeah.
sale, then there's no money in there. So when it comes to creating an affiliate or a product review through affiliate marketing, the best thing to do is to make it personal. Make it personal, make it show your personality through your content, and really focus on the benefits. Really focus on the benefits of whatever you're selling. So if it's a twin stroller, why do they need to buy this? Like, you can list down the features. Oh, this one is lightweight, this one is it's easy to navigate, or this one is foldable, or whatever. But what does it do for the reader? So if it's
Okay.
lightweight, then definitely then that will be a better option for Disneyland, because you'll be using it all day when you're in Disneyland, something like that. So you
Okay.
focus on the benefits of the product.
So, other than product reviews, what other relevant content that is it that we can create to try and push the sale through affiliate marketing?
Yes, definitely a good question, because I think some of the affiliate marketers miss this part, because when their blog is focused on product reviews, what they do is they just review, review, review. But
Yeah.
then there's no cluster of relevant topics. So when it comes to affiliate SEO, one thing to really drive traffic to your website or to your blog
Mm.
is to also create informational articles that doesn't necessarily have to convert. I mean, you don't have a call to action there,
Yeah.
just informational article that would provide more value to your reader, and then that way you'll earn their trust, and you'll be more, I guess you'll be more of an expert on that particular topic. So if you're talking about the best twin strollers for Disneyland, then you can maybe one informational topic that you can write about would be what let's say, why do you have to or why do you have to pick a lightweight stroller for Disneyland? Like,
Yeah.
what are the things that you'll be doing in Disneyland that would require you to
Have
carry
something
a
lightweight.
stroller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now,
topical relevance is very important as well.
all right, I see. Now, we know that affiliate marketing is big. We see companies like Amazon giving their affiliates, I mean, millions of dollars. But
Mhm.
as somebody just starting up, is it something realistic? Can we reach $1 million? How much money can you potentially earn through the blogging process?
Okay. So when it comes to affiliate SEO, of course you earn through commissions.
Yeah.
You earn from the sale that you make through your blog. So when you have enough following, when you've established your brand and you've had, I mean, you have consistent traffic through your blog site, it can be really a lucrative way of earning. Like for example, one of the blogs that I manage right now, it's a small site. They promote mid low to mid range health supplements. Like the price ranges from $20 to about maybe $50 per
Yeah.
item, and they earn 5 digits from it
Wow.
um, per month.
Has has
Yeah,
has the blog been around for a while?
about 3 years. Yes, and
Okay.
I mean that's 5 digits, and then that's per month. And that's, I mean, as I mentioned, that's for low to mid-range products. And imagine if you're selling strollers or if
Yeah.
you're promoting strollers. I
It's
mean,
more
a
expensive.
stroller is at least $500, I think. I'm
Okay.
not
So
sure
these
now, but
sales are happening in the US or they're outside the North American market?
it can be, actually it can be anywhere in the world. I mean, of course it will depend on your target audience, but
Mm.
the bulk of affiliate commissions come from the North America. But
Yeah.
I've seen Indian bloggers as well who make it big in the affiliate industry.
Yeah, because Amazon seems to be huge in India right now. So they're getting a
Yeah,
lot of
actually, just
money.
I think was it 2 months ago? I guess I think that was 2 months ago. Amazon did update their commission rates, and they lowered it down from like an average of maybe 5% per sale. I think they lowered it down to 1%, to just 1%. So
Wow.
Amazon, while the conversion rate is high, of course, people trust Amazon. If
Yeah.
you're promoting a product from Amazon, you know people are most likely to buy it. But then the commission rate has really become so. So I usually recommend to my clients to explore private brands that are not sold on Amazon, because usually private brands would offer higher commissions,
Yeah.
30 to 50% per sale.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that, yeah, so if you have enough traffic to your blog, you can really make a good money out of it.
Okay. I see. So why is creative writing an enemy of conversion or click through?
Okay. So I often see this with beginners when they write about something. Let's say they write a review, they try to make it sound like try to make it sound like a documentary. They try to make it sound
Okay.
and when, as a reader, for example, I'm searching for the best wind strollers, I want something that would resonate with me, that I could relate to. So if the words are too deep or too flowery, then that will not I mean, as a reader, that will not make me feel like, oh, this person who wrote this, I don't think we're in the same level.
Yeah.
So I'll just go click the next link. So yeah, that's one thing. So if you're too creative with your words, if you're too poetic, if I
Mm.
may,
Yeah.
then typically people don't, as a buyer, buyers don't really appreciate that. So what we want with affiliate marketing is that, with affiliate SEO specifically, is that you want your article to speak to the reader. So make it as simple as possible. Use words or use language that your reader would speak. And I always tell this to my clients, that you have to write as if you're just talking to a friend. You have
Yeah.
to,
Be
craft
conversational.
your content. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So be always conversational, because people who search for these, for example, best twin strollers, they are ready to buy. So they're
Yeah.
ready to buy the best. They're just looking for suggestions, looking for recommendations. And if you don't nail that intent, so that's going to be, you're going to lose the sale. So it's just going to be, it's not going to convert.
Mm. Okay. I see. So What do you need when it comes to the content? I think the
Mm-hmm.
introduction is important because
Mm-hmm.
it's the first point that the reader will see. How do we capture
Mm-hmm.
them in that very first point of contact if they're landing on our page for the very first time?
Mm-hmm. Okay, as a writer, I've always thought that I believe that introduction is like the most important part of your content.
Yeah.
I always I use this 3S strategy. It's 3S because it's just keep it short, simple, and sweet. Okay,
Okay.
so short means you have to get straight to the point. Okay, you have to get straight to the point. So, for example, I'm writing about best twin strollers. Then, by the first sentence, my reader has to know that the article is about the best twin strollers. Okay, so as much as possible, for example, I know that storytelling is big when it comes to content,
Yeah.
and if I have a story and storytelling captures the reader as well. But as much as possible, I don't recommend and I don't do it myself as well. I don't um, put stories in the introduction, or I don't tell stories in the introduction. If I have a story to tell, then I
Yeah.
put it somewhere else in the body or in the conclusion or whatever, but
Okay.
not never in the introduction because it's going to make the introduction long.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I mean, you only have a split second to capture the reader's interest. So if you don't capture your reader's interest in the first few lines of your content, then that's it. There's no sale.
Okay.
So that's
So
keeping it short.
okay. So what do you
Go
recommend
ahead.
in terms of the sentence length or the number of lines? What is an ideal introduction length to capture our audience?
When it comes to introduction, 50 words is enough.
50 words. Wow.
50 to 100, 100
Okay.
max. 100
Max.
words is max.
Okay.
Yes, and that's specific. I'm specifically talking about affiliate SEO here.
Yeah.
Of course, with other content, you can go longer, but when it comes to affiliate marketing, the shorter the better. So you make it short, make it straight to the point. Just let the reader know right away what your article is about, and keep it simple. That's the second F. As I mentioned, if you get too creative with your words, then it's going to be a quite difficult to read. So it's
Yeah.
not going to be very reader friendly. So make it simple, make it conversational, make it natural. And then lastly, the last S is sweet. Make it sweet. So you provide value to your reader. So that's how you capture your reader, is by keeping it short, getting straight to the point, and then keeping it simple, make it conversational, speak to your reader as if he's your friend. And then lastly is to provide value. Keep it sweet, provide value. For example, you provide knowledge. Let's say when I am searching for the best twin strollers on Google, I probably my struggle would be, there are lots of brands, and then the other reviews I read didn't really talk much about what what features, or what features I would look for these types of strollers.
Yeah.
So you have to know what the intent of your reader is, and provide value. Provide value. When I say provide value, so when you know the struggle of your reader, then you can right away mention that on your introduction, and
Okay.
then there it is. So
Capture them upfront.
yes, you
Yeah.
capture them, and you basically guide them to the end of your article, which is where your call to action is.
Okay. How do keywords come into play with creating content that drives people to action?
Definitely. When it comes to SEO, keywords is it. I mean, keywords are key. Is the most important thing in general for SEO. I mean, not just affiliate SEO, but SEO in general. I think you have to have your keywords set. So when I say keywords, you don't only include the main keywords, which is in this case, let's say in my example, it's best in strollers. So you
Yeah.
have to have secondary keywords as well. Your enough if you have enough density of the target keywords within the body of your article,
Mm-hmm.
then Google will easily pick up your page that, oh, okay, this page is talking about this,
And
and all the relevant topics
how much
around
is
it.
enough when it comes to your keywords?
Well, it all depends.
Okay.
With SEO, everything depends. When it comes to the density of the keywords, it will depend on the word count. Okay,
Okay.
how long your article is. Of course, if you have maybe a 500 word article, the keyword count will differ compared to a 3,000 word article. Okay, so that will the word count will matter. And then second would be your competitors. Your competitors will matter as well. So if you look for the similar pages, let's say best twin strollers, if you look for reviews or reviews pages of similar topics, and basically when it comes to keywords, you basically extract whatever keywords they are using and then average the like get the average of how much they're using it in their article, and
Yes.
you can also apply that on yours.
Okay.
So yes,
That's a
and
cool
so
trick.
keyword yes. So word count and your competitors, like how much keywords are your competitors using. So basically, if one competitor is already ranking, it's on page one of Google, then um, you can extract the keywords that page is using and incorporate those as well on
Is there a
your
tool to
article.
help you do this instead of reading the article? Because if it's like a 5,000 word article, I mean, to go through it and pick out the keywords, it'll take you some time. Is there a tool that will make this easier?
Yes, definitely. I personally use Surfer SEO.
Okay.
So you can pick out the similar pages that you want to analyze or you want to extract the keywords from, and then it basically picks out the keywords and tells you how much or the density of those keywords on those particular articles, so you can average them and apply them on your article. That's quite a very helpful tool for affiliate SEO.
Okay.
Everyone should have that um if you're into SEO in general, actually, not just affiliate. Let's say you have a local business, you have
Yeah.
a local business website, you can do that as well. You
Oh,
can
so
use Surfer SEO.
Surfer SEO. Okay, cool. Any other recommended tools to create content that converts?
Okay, so that's what my number one recommendation, Surfer SEO, and then
Yeah.
number two is Ahrefs. When it comes to Ahrefs, I use it for keyword research. When I say keyword research, that means what topics should I write about? Like, what are the main keywords should I write about? And Ahrefs give you that data. For example, best twin strollers. When you look that up on Ahrefs, it will give you the search volume. It will give you
How do
how
I spell
difficult.
that?
It's Ahrefs.
Ahrefs.
FS.
Okay. Ahrefs.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. That's a very helpful tool, especially if you're managing several blogs um, or several websites. It will give you data on search volume. So, are people actually using these keywords to search for something? And then it will also give you recommendations on secondary keywords, relevant secondary keywords. It also gives you data about keyword difficulty, so how difficult it is to rank when you use this particular keyword, or to rank on Google when you use a particular keyword. So those are just some of the things that Ahrefs have. So those two are my main recommendations when it comes to SEO. And when it comes to content writing, I mean, the technical part of the writing, Grammarly is always my number one recommendation. So
Okay.
every writer should have Grammarly.
Yeah, built in. I think even if you're not a blogger, you should just put Grammarly on because you got to
Yes.
send an email or even update your post on Facebook. Grammarly just
Yes,
fixes everything on you.
definitely.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the three tools you have for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So anything else from your end, Joyce? Any further last tips you have for the audience today regarding creating content that converts?
I guess I always get asked about, oh, how do you start up as a content writer if you don't want to start a blog yourself, but you
Yeah.
want to say you want to work for clients, because that's what I do. So
Okay.
you wanna work with clients, or you want to be a freelance writer, for example. So I always tell them that when it comes to writing or any creative niche, actually, that you just have to do it. So
Yeah.
you just have to start writing. So if you don't have a when it comes to writing, it's I some of the writers that I talked to just recently, one of their main issues with getting clients is that they don't have a portfolio. Like they
Yeah.
haven't written a blog, or they
Mhm.
haven't. I mean, they know how to write, but they haven't. They haven't gotten published whatever in whenever or wherever. So I always tell them to just you may not have the paid experience to write,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you have the actual writing experience. So what you can do is to just write something.
Yeah.
So write something for yourself, like think of a topic that you can write about and show it to your client, show it to your potential client as part of your portfolio. So you just have to do it. Like when it comes to creative niches like this, I don't think there's I don't think you need a lot of time to or a lot of experience to get an expert. So because you can always practice by yourself, and yeah, and just build your portfolio from
Portfolio.
there.
Okay. Cool. Now, Joyce, you are a copywriter, am I right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your business and how our listeners can reach you if they need your services.
Okay. So I've been writing since what almost 4 years now. So I've been
Hmm.
writing for 4 years, and I started with small SEO clients back then, and then currently I'm the content manager for Lead Spring. It's an affiliate SEO agency, and I also work with other clients in the affiliate SEO community. So that's what I do full time. And I also do a little bit of coaching on the side. So you can reach me at joicecarrera.com, and send me an email at hello@joicecarrera.com for any inquiries.
Okay, cool. So if somebody's ready to get started with setting up affiliate marketing, you're the person to contact.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. All right, Joyce, I am
And
so
by the
glad.
way, I
Yes.
mhm, sorry, I forgot. I actually just recently opened my Facebook group where I do free trainings
Okay.
for affiliate SEO content writing, so they can check that out as well. Where do I Can I provide the link? I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
sure.
You send me the link by email. I'm gonna put it all of the links and all the tools that you've listed. I'm gonna put all of them in the show notes. So I will include your group link as well
Okay,
in the show notes, and
definitely.
hopefully
Thank
people
you.
can join your group and get some free training.
Okay, thank you. I
Thank you
will
so
do
much
that.
for your time, Joyce, and I hope to have you
You
back on
too.
the show sometime soon.
Thank you. You have a great day.
I know, right? Tons of value from Joyce. I'm sure I'm going to be having Joyce back on the show. And if you want to link up with Joyce, her details are in the show notes. So go check it out. So I'll talk to you next week on the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. Have a good one.